What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Start Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I got 3 dividend stocks to buy for the summer. They're hot. One of them I had to sell, take the hint, recently, and it's a phenomenal stock. I just couldn't keep up with it. I'm going to add a wild card stock at the end. So basically, you got 4 dividend stocks free. I always post my videos for free. Why charge you? So all I ask you to do is smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and you watch free videos. I do a stock and dividend analysis video for you guys, and let's check these out right now. So the first stock would be Seagate. This stock blew up. I got it when the pandemic hit. I really liked it for its dividend. It was pretty stagnant, but things have really blown up for this stock, and I just could not keep up. So in the past 5 years, it has destroyed the S&P, completely destroyed the S&P. Excellent stock. This is a stock again, I'm not a financial advisor, disclaimer in the comments, but this is a great stock to day trade right now. This is a great stock for having it in your dividend portfolio at $99.56. It took a little bit of a dive recently just because of the market going down. It increases its dividend. It's done well against the S&P. It's very solid right now for a day trading stock. It's a great stock for your traditional or Roth IRA because it's increasing its price. Now, what I always say with a traditional or Roth IRA, I'm going to put stocks in there that increase their dividend, increase their price per share. For example, like Apple. Okay, Apple gives off nice dividends, increases its price per share. It had, Apple is split. Microsoft, same thing. Another example, Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan. They increase their price per share and they distribute a decent dividend, and they're good. They're just overall a very good stock. So what really got these guys is I'm going to tell you in detail. This is what gets them really good. Now, I did a video on them. I always think about discs and this and that. But there's one thing that got them to blow up really quick, and I'm going to go over that. They're always known for their disk drives, okay? But the crypto, okay? The crypto is what's getting them going. The cryptocurrency world's hot new thing is Chia, the new digital currency dreamed up by Graham Cohen, also the founder of the wildly popular file download service BitTorrent, one of the weirdest twists of its particular craze. China's so-called cryptocurrency farmers are driving a mammoth in rally in shares of the disk drive makers Seagate and Western Digital. Crypto, let's think about this. I know crypto took a huge hit, okay? Seagate is huge with, disk drive and stuff. But we got something, crypto. So remember that. They're involved now with crypto. So this is one thing to look at. Okay, with Seagate. One thing I can tell you is you go on their website, they have beautiful things on their website, which I'll show you in a second. So drives, specialized drives, photo drive, backup drives, beautiful, specialized drives, cloud and edge and data, okay? This is what makes these guys unique, okay? Another reason why I got them was kind of like with the, the chips and stuff, the microchips, the semiconductors, okay? They were involved in that, and that's one of the reasons why I looked at it. I was on, what was it? I had one, gosh, I can't even tell you I sold it. It was a semiconductor that was doing so well, I had to sell it because it started blowing up. Seagate now is blowing up. So, got to get it now before it starts getting even bigger. Now, again, there's no guarantees that it's going to jump up or not, but this is what makes it an attractive dividend stock as I show you its dividend history. Okay, look at this, 63, 65, it's getting up 67. A 2.65% dividend yield with the annualized dividend of $2.68. Look, if this stock, this stock has blown up so big, so fast, I could not keep up with it. Just like Innovative Industrial Properties or IIPR stock, it just got way up there. I couldn't keep up with it. So I'm telling you right now, if I had the money, somebody gave me $10,000, this would be a decent stock to buy. I like the dividend yield. I like its dividend history. It's increasing its dividend, and it's involved with a lot of conductors and the crypto with its disk. So remember, Seagate disk, big company, popular company, company in demand. When you want dividend stocks, you want them in demand. You got to see if they're in demand. What can they bring to the consumer? So when I think like that, okay, with Seagate, what can it do to people? Okay, people need disk drives. Crypto's in demand. Semiconductors, okay? So, that's huge, okay? Semiconductors, okay? So that's in demand. So that's why I'm saying this right now. So that's my first stock. Let's go to the second stock. Second stock is Verizon Communications, right at $56.92. Against the S&P, it hasn't done the best. Now, I want to show you something because I know AT&T took a nosedive. In the past 5 years, AT&T's a little bit down, Verizon's a little bit up. Past year, Verizon took a little bit of a nosedive, and AT&T was actually beating it for a second. So in the telecommunications industry, Verizon really hasn't jumped up too much, but it has increased its dividend. It's a very well-known stock in the communications sector. So this is a very good one that increases its dividend. I'm going to show you its dividend history real quick, which makes it a very attractive stock. And people need, I have a cell phone, obviously an iPhone, which is Apple, but like an Apple iPhone, and Apple's a really good dividend stock. Don't ever rule out Apple as a dividend stock. The yield may be small, but Verizon, people use Verizon. There's stores. People need phones. People need cell phones. Okay, this is what makes Verizon in demand. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to take a nosedive. Now, AT&T made some boneheaded moves, in my honest opinion, and that's why people are panic selling AT&T. Sure, it sounds like it's going to cut its dividend because of everything in the debt and this stuff with Warner Media and everything. But this is one stock that is standing strong. Verizon. Verizon, I think, overall is a better stock. You get a better bang for your buck than AT&T. I'll show you the dividend history of Verizon, and I'll also show you the dividend history of AT&T. So here's Verizon just jumping up 57, 59, 60, 62 cents. Let's just say 62, almost 63 cents, with an annualized dividend of $2.51, PE ratio 12.48, dividend yield 4.33%. So the ex-dividend date was 4/8/2021. So the thing about Verizon is its dividend is increasing, okay? It's in demand, and I'm going to show you AT&T's dividend history real quick. 49, 50, 51, 52. Now, it was cheaper, way cheaper than Verizon, which made me like AT&T a lot better. And they had a 6.63% dividend yield, and the annualized dividend $2.08, but things happen. So I had to adapt, and what I did was I sold Seagate and AT&T and bought a lot of shares in Verizon because I know Verizon's going to increase its dividend over time. It's not jumping up like crazy. It has a nice 4% dividend yield. I believe it's safe. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Disclaimer in the comment section and the description. But Verizon's just such a strong stock. I like the way it's in demand. Okay, Seagate's in demand, Verizon's in demand. AT&T somewhat is in demand. I'm not going to completely slam AT&T. I'm probably going to rebuy it, but I really want to get Verizon going right now. So I'm going to go over one more dividend stock that I feel very strong about this summer. I think it's very, very much in demand. It has a very good reputation. There's a lot of success recently with this company, so we're going to check it out. That stock would be Pfizer. It's sitting at $39.83. Pfizer has done very well with the vaccine. Pfizer sells very good medications like statins. Unfortunately, there is a rise in um, cardiovascular disease and strokes and diabetes. And Pfizer carries some medications to help out with diabetes. One of their popular medications, I will go on their website real quick and discuss a few medications other than the vaccine that are very important to consumers. So I'm just going to go over a few of them. So the Prills, these are ACE inhibitors. People that have heart failure, they're needed. Adenosine is a medication that we push if people have supraventricular tachycardia in the hospital. It can actually stop your heart for a few seconds, but we don't tell our patients that. We just say it's going to feel awkward for about 2 seconds. The moment it hits your liver detoxifies it and breaks it down. Don't worry. Edamame, that is a medication to pretty much knock you out with anesthesia. If we're going to intubate someone, ampicillin antibiotic. So these are really in demand medications. Atropine, this is a medication that I have pushed if people's heart rate is very low. Again, by the way, I'm a registered nurse, so I'm just telling you some of the products that they carry. I'm not being paid by Pfizer. Let's go over Lyrica that they carry. Let's see, where is it? Lyrica. So a lot of diabetics, they get neuropathy or nerve pain, and Lyrica is a very popular product for nerve pain. So, it's considered a controlled substance. It's weird. At certain hospitals, it's a controlled substance. Some of them it's not. But Lyrica is an alternative to gabapentin, which is listed as a controlled substance. It just depends on certain hospitals. I think I can't. Don't quote me on this. I don't know in certain states if you can, if it's you have to have a special prescription or something. I doubt. I know you have to get a prescription for it, but I don't know if it's a controlled substance in other states. Lorazepam, this will help people go to sleep. This is also used in alcohol withdrawal and benzo. Lipitor. So I just said certain things with statins. People need statins, but if you get muscle cramps or you have liver issues, different story with it. But Lipitor, it's a statin, and it helps you with your LDL, HDL ratios. When people have high cholesterol, that increases your chances of stroke. It increases your chances of a heart attack. So physicians will prescribe Lipitor or atorvastatin. We have these core measures that we have to follow, and Lipitor is one of the medications for people that have, MIs, heart attacks, or strokes. These are two big medications that are very important for that. This is, let's see, Keppra. That's another name for it. It's important for seizures. This is a medication if you're in the ICU and your blood pressure is bad, it's needed. So this is just some of the medications, okay? Very important medications out there. Let's just do over here. Obviously water. What was the other one? Zinc, Zithromax, it's an antibiotic. You might be prescribed that. They call it a Z-Pack if you have a upper respiratory infection. With COVID, people sometimes would get discharged and have a Z-Pack. So this is a very popular medication. This is an important psych med, Zoloft. Zosyn, this is an antibiotic, broad spectrum antibiotic. This medication is hung all the time. It's one of the first wave of medications if people are septic in the hospital. Zosyn and vancomycin. So these are just some of the medications that they carry. Let's jump into its dividend history. Look at Pfizer, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 39. Dividend yield of 3.89%, PE ratio of 20.32, annualized dividend of $1.56. I like that. I like the dividends. Okay, it's increasing its dividends. the vaccine's proven effective based on research. And eventually, when COVID goes away, don't forget they're planning on doing booster shots for people. When COVID eventually goes away, these guys still have firepower. They still have medications for consumers. What is Moderna going to have? What? Just keep on giving people vaccine, COVID vaccine? What happens if COVID's completely gone, eradicated, like smallpox? Okay. Well, smallpox is in certain areas, but they would give kids like sugar cubes to eat and get the vaccine that way. But what happens when this is why I like Pfizer over Moderna. Pfizer has a dividend, okay? Moderna doesn't distribute a dividend. They're just vaccines, but Pfizer tapped into the mRNA technology. And it's amazing how mRNA technology works. And if you saw one of my videos, I was a little beat up after the Moderna vaccine. One of my friends just got the Pfizer vaccine and she was tore up from that. So you get some pretty strong side effects. But the mRNA technology, it's only going to get vaccines stronger and get people healthier. So I highly encourage you guys to get vaccinated so that we can get the economy rolling and prevent yourself from getting really sick or others sick. Now, time for the wild card stock. Oh man, Realty Income. How can you say no to this dividend stock? It's down, okay? This is probably my favorite monthly dividend stocks. It might be my favorite stock. Right now it is down, okay? Before the pandemic hit, it was in its 80s. And Realty Income is $69. The dividend yields are very nice, and they just made an announcement with their dividend. They're just making, this is good news. 611th consecutive common stock monthly dividend declared by Realty Income. Beautiful. It just acquired a Verite, okay? And people are paying rent in Realty Income, okay? Realty Income is doing phenomenal, okay? Companies it owns it is doing phenomenal, as I was telling you before. They're in really good buildings, and I'll jump to you real quick, their portfolio. So this is updated stuff, 6,000 commercial properties, 98% portfolio occupancy, 56 different industries. So I like this, okay? Look at the diversification. All these states, Puerto Rico and the UK, 54 properties in the United Kingdom, percent of rental revenue 7.2%, leased 100%. Puerto Rico, I'll look at that in a second. Even properties in Alaska. So this is really great. Look at that, and on their website you can see the percent leased. That's California will be up there again, probably at 100 once they start opening things up. 99% in Texas. Beautiful. I think the last time I checked, they were at 99%, 97% leased. So they have a high, ratio or high number of companies that they have leased. Property composition, retail, industrial, office, agriculture. On their website, this is what I like about their property distribution: retail, industrial, office, agriculture. So, and on their website, they show you in detail like how their diversification too. Here we go: aerospace, apparel stores, automotive, collision services, consumer goods, dollar stores, drug stores, education. This is really exciting, and they're so upfront with that. They don't hide anything, and that's why they're one of the best monthly dividend stocks, and I would say probably my favorite dividend stock. So let me know what you think of this video. Oh wait, you know what I have to do? I have to show you its dividend history. Let's jump to that. Jumping up at 22 cents, 23.5 cents. Dividend yield 4.31%. PE ratio 67.69. Annual dividend $2.82. This is increasing its dividend. It is getting bigger. I own 100 shares of these guys, and it's very exciting to see the compound interest grow with Realty Income. it's only going to get bigger. It's only going to grow more. It's going to be more in demand. Um, During the pandemic, it did hit a nosedive. You got to capitalize on something like this right now. I did, so I got more shares in O. Very excited with those 100 shares that I own. I cannot wait to start buying more shares and seeing the price per share increase and see the cash amount increase over time because it's almost guaranteed. They are so well organized and it's exciting. Well, it's not really guaranteed, but I feel very confident in Realty Income. I don't see them doing anything stupid. So big, so strong. So let me know what you think of this video. Again, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is Dark Dividend. You guys have a good one. I will post a Funrise Friday video for you guys. I have it saved right now. You guys have a good one.